Nowadays, it's astounding what we can capture with a basic phone camera. Those spontaneous times when you wish you had captured them are a thing of the past. However, it appears as though the things we capture on camera are becoming crazier and more incredible. Let's take a look at these moments that you would never believe if they weren't captured on camera. Number 10. Lightning hits a pine tree. In the spectacular footage, a bolt strikes a tall tree. The tree suddenly breaks and large pieces of wood crash down on the cabin below. When the fragmented pine strikes, the roof of the structure is entirely destroyed, and the man shooting the video cannot stop himself from swearing and yelling in amazement. Oliver Dorian, an employee at the Bryson Lake Lodge in Mansfield at Pontefract, Quebec, shot the video. Fortunately, the tree misses the videographer and his friends by a few meters, making a thunderous crash-like sound as it barrels over the property. It is unknown whether anyone was injured. Number 9. Girl swallowed by pavement. Now here's something truly incredible that occurred in the northern Chinese city of Xi'an. When an unknowing female is going down the street and looks like she is conversing on her phone, a security camera on the street records this dramatic moment. The pavement beneath her feet opened like a gallows trap door, dragging her 20 feet down into a water-filled pit and knocking her out. Firefighters ultimately dragged her back into the light, crying. Number 8. Mick Fanning attacked by shark. Pro surfer Mick Fanning was in the waves at Jeffreys Bay in South Africa during the 2015 World Surf League Championships when he felt something tugging at his board. His survival instincts kicked in as soon as he realized he was being attacked by a shark. As he battled it off, you can see the shark's fin and tail flailing about in the water. When he had the chance, he began swimming back towards the race officials, who miraculously arrived in time to save him. He was participating in the same tournament 2 years later when the exact same thing happened to him again, and after this second encounter, he felt it was time to resign. Number 7. Earthquake recorded. A powerful earthquake struck near Lake Toho, with subsequent aftershocks reported throughout Northern California and Northern Nevada. Brett Durant was traveling along Highway 395 near Colville, California, when dust clouds burst across the adjacent slope. The rock was crumbling in places. "It is an earthquake," Durant's friend yells in a video uploaded on Twitter. The U.S. Geological Survey estimated a magnitude of 6.0. There have been around 30 aftershocks thus far, with more expected. Number 6. Girl falls from the ceiling. A camera in a convenience shop in Alberta, Canada, captured a strange effort by a couple to elude a police officer. When the police tried to apprehend the two people, the guy shoved the lady towards the officer, resulting in a fight. The cop ultimately got a grip on the male suspect and wrestled him to the ground with the aid of one of the store's employees. Meanwhile, the woman dashed to the rear of the store and used a vent to ascend onto the floor. But just 15 seconds later, something crazy happens. A surveillance camera recorded this lady falling through the roof and onto a shelf full of firewood, charcoal, envelopes, and other goods as more cops approached. Number 5. Dam collapse in Brazil. A footage shown on Brazilian television shows the precise moment a dam in Brazil collapsed on January 25th. At least 65 people were killed when a dam at an iron ore mining complex owned by Vale collapsed. A total of 279 people are missing. As a huge flow of mud approaches, cars can be seen swerving about anxiously attempting to get away. Buildings next to the dam, as well as sections of the surrounding city of Brumadinho, were submerged by the surge. This was Brazil's biggest industrial disaster. Number 4. Glacier calving. In 2008, the Ilulissat Glacier, commonly known as the Gleipenschan Glacier in western Greenland, witnessed a historic calving event. The calving took 75 minutes to complete. What happened that day while they were shooting was unexpected. They had only just finished setting up the equipment when a section of the glacier's edge began to collapse. And things only got worse from there as the vibrations resonating through the ice became increasingly loose and began to tumble, creating tremendous waves that rippled out. It was truly a once-in-a-lifetime thing to witness and shows in a clear way the majestic beauty and power of these ice formations. Number 3. Bus gets taken by massive flood. This is the terrifying moment a tourist bus is thrown around like a toy by flood waters, leaving many people stranded. The empty bus was carried away by the rushing waves of the Beas River in Himachal Pradesh, northern India, as a result of severe rain and flash floods. The end of a blue bus may be seen perilously dangling down a muddy hill. As the car is pushed downstream, it can be seen getting absorbed by the heavy brown water. The flood had completely swallowed up the surrounding land, making the river much wider and more powerful. Number 2. Explosion. Technical tests revealed that a 31.5-inch water pipe could not sustain the pressure and exploded as a result. After rising and shaking for many minutes, the ground finally burst, sending dirt and debris flying in all directions and a torrent of filthy water down the street. The automobiles and a neighboring structure were severely damaged. However, no one was injured as a result of the accident. Number 1. Falling rocks. Large rocks were seen rushing down a steep valley and onto a bridge in dramatic images shared on social media. A landslide in northern India sent stones sliding down a mountain near the Sangla Valley, killing at least 9 people and injuring 3 more. The rock slid down and collided with a tourist car on its route to Chitkul, a famous tourist destination in Himachal's Kinnaur region, some 245 kilometers from Shimla. Rocks have been falling from the mountains for the past 2 days, according to local officials, after torrential rains swept across the area. That's all for today. Have you ever captured stories like this? Do let us know in the comment section below. We would love to hear that. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more fascinating videos we've made, click one on the screen or take a look at the channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.